Friday, back on Behind the Gloves with another interview. I'm joined by the one and only Dave Coldwell. Dave, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thank you. This card, big card, but I want to start off with your fighter on it. Many people may not know him, OP Price. Very big super bantamweight, if I'm correct.
Yeah, he's 6 foot, and we've just been having a laugh about him doing the weight. It's so easy to make the weight. I can't believe it, you know. I mean, this fight's made at 8'12", 8'13", they've said. He's like 9 stone 1 right now, and it's not a problem. He don't look any different. He's had an haircut, so he's probably a little bit lighter. But yeah, he's a good kid. He's a very, very good kid. He lives a life. He's slotted into the gym really well. Jordan, Gill, Fowler, they've took him under the wing. It's exciting times.
How did you come across him? How did you guys meet?
Actually, it was Charlie Frankham's dad got in touch with me first and said to me, "Listen, I've got a kid that, you know, would you look at?" And to be honest, I wasn't really interested at first. And out of respect, I said, "All right, I'll meet with his dad." So I'll speak to his dad. So I spoke with Hope's dad on the phone. And he said, "Look, please just give him a look. He lives the life. He lives the life." I mean, obviously, I knew what he'd done, amateur credentials and everything. But then, you know, I met him, and he's just a really nice kid. He's a genuine kid. He fits into the Jordan Gill mould, and he's just really, he's got no edge to him. He's just a good kid, and he's phenomenally talented. He really is.
What can the fans expect style-wise? How does he sort of?
I mean, I've been working on him settling into the pro style, becoming more seasoned, because obviously coming out of the amateur, he's 19, he's only a baby. But this is a 4-rounder. You know, we've done the deal we had. Ed, he said, you know, would you do just 2 4-rounders to start off with? So all right, so it's going to be a 4-rounder. So you can't see too much in a 4-rounder of what we've been working on as such, pace-wise and controlling things in the ring. Because I want to build him as a 12-round fighter straight away, start learning how to deal with things. That's why we took him out to LA sparring with some top quality fighters. He sparred with a lot of seasoned, good men as professionals, because you're talking about a kid that's won everything at, you know, Junior Olympics and European golds in the juniors and everything. But it's the men's game, so it's about getting him used to and adjusted to that. But he's very talented. You'll see on Saturday, he's very talented, very assured, and it's just 4 rounds is a little bit of a sprint, so you're not going to see everything, but you'll see a glimpse.
And staying in your camp, Anthony Fowler obviously coming back and fighting Harris Goff. Not a very easy fight at all. English champion. How is he looking in camp?
Yeah, you know, people that don't know boxing will not think, "Who's this kid?" But he's a good kid. I think he's with Clifton Mitchell, so he's going to be tricky. I mean, I've seen him box. He is tricky. He can switch a little bit. He's a bit rangy. He's tall, and he'll look at, you know, Fowler and look at Fowler's weaknesses, and, you know, when he got beat with Fitzgerald, and think, well, I can beat this kid. And it's his shortcut to the top himself, getting to that like middleweight, you know, mix that there is. So it's a tough fight. It's a very tough fight. But Anthony's doing everything. I can't fault him. You know, before, right up to the Fitzgerald fight, really, kid was getting bollocks every day in the gym. Not because he doesn't do what he's told. He'll try, but he wasn't as focused maybe. Probably thought he can get away with little things in the past maybe. But he's so focused now, and training him now is a lot easier than what it used to be. He's sparring very well. We're getting some quality sparring with Liam Williams again. We managed to get some sparring with Billy Joe, which is just a great education for him. So yeah, it's been good work, and I'm happy with him.
I just want to move on to another fight this weekend over in Las Vegas. Huge fight. Canelo Alvarez moving up again to take on Sergey Kovalev, light heavyweight. I don't think I've spoke to you since it was announced. When it was announced, what was your thoughts? What was your initial thought?
I thought a great fight for Canelo. Boxing sometimes it's all about timing. Timing's right. You know, you look at Kovalev now. Andre Ward kind of showed you how you beat him. The body shots cripple him, and then he got beat, and then you look at what Anthony Yarde did as well. There's a common factor in those is the body shots absolutely cripple him. Canelo's one of the best body punchers in the game. Yes, there's the height and the reach and everything, yeah, but Kovalev's not the Kovalev that he used to be, which isn't taking anything away from Canelo. That's how, I mean, a lot of champions, a lot of fighters, when they're going through the weights, they pick the guy out there that they can win. You know, it's common sense, and I think that the timing's great. I think Canelo goes out there. Canelo's If he stops him, it's a real statement. But I think it will take control of him, and I think the body shots will be a telling factor.
With all due respect to Canelo, obviously I can't pick and say much about him, but with his history, obviously recent history with the whole scandal, if he moves up again, because he did say in an interview that he would move up to cruiserweight possibly, would you feel suspicious about that?
You're always going to feel suspicious about it. Once a fight has been tainted, you're always suspicious about what they're doing. It's just... That's just how life is. Once you're a cheater, people always say that you're always going to be a cheater. But some fighters can turn over a new leaf, and all we can say until he fails another test is, please God, he's clean. And
moving up to cruiserweight,
mate, there's moving up to cruiserweight, and it's about, it'd be interesting what he actually weighs, because for this fight, I didn't think he would come in at 12.7. I mean, he might not. I mean, I kind of thought, he'll probably come in a little bit lighter, because I know he does balloon up, he does go big, but surely that shit weight when you're moving up and you're ballooning up, in between camps and things like that. Trained weight, getting down and being athletic and be at your prime, then I can't really see him being much more 12, 12.5, 12.4. Do you know what I mean? I would think, but I don't know but I do know that he's quite short. So I would think that around that sort of weight might be his optimal weight. You're talking about cruiserweight going up to 14.4. If he came anywhere near that, then you've got to say he's juiced up to max. I would, but if he came in at 13, I don't know, 13 something, then maybe you can say, oh, okay. But it's still, and it depends on how he looks. If he moves up to that weight in such, in a short period of time, it looks ripped. That is highly suspicious. If he goes up and you can see that he's a little bit softer on the back, a little bit fleshier, but still in condition. Old school, the old school fighters weren't all ripped, were they? They looked in good condition, but they weren't ripped. If he comes in looking more like an old school fighter rather than a bodybuilder and a ripped, shredded 20-year-old, then you can go like. But I think going up to cruiserweight, it's a big ask, because there's killers at cruiserweight division, in the cruiserweight division.
I can't see it happening if I want.
It's the same sort of thing where just because you can't pronounce the names, some people don't rate them, but the killers. So I think that's one step too far. But listen, it's great that he's talking about pushing himself and challenging himself in that sort of manner. That's what we want to see your fighters do. But as long as they're clean.
And finally, just tell the fans one more time, your fighter, what they can expect, and tell them why they should tune in.
Yeah, listen, Hopey Price, he's a fantastic kid, but he's got charisma in and out of the ring as well. He's a slick southpaw, he's very tall, very rangy. He's got skills. He's a good fighter, very good fighter.
Very excited to looking forward to him, and thank you again for your time. Always appreciate it. Cheers, Dave.
Hey, fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you go ahead and do so by clicking this icon right here, or else